This is officially the last video in this house. I know I got some of y'all there, but listen, all jokes aside, as you can see, it's the end of an era. And I don't want to make it seem like it's a big deal or anything, because it's really not, but when I really think about it, it's a big deal to me, because this is where it all started. This is where I first began recording videos. This is where I first began creating content for you guys. So it's a very pivotal moment in my life, going from the teen years when I first recorded 18 to where I am now at 22. It's a chapter in my life, and I'm closing that chapter and I'm beginning a new one. So it's a big deal, because this is where I first sat that phone down on that windowsill, pressed record, and talked to you guys about semen retention and all those benefits that it gave me. And with that bunk bed right in the background, me and my brother were sharing this room. Good times, good memories. But it's crazy, all those years goes by and it makes you realize, like, time is so precious, time is so valuable. You cannot mess with your time. There was times that I was messing around and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. I was just off track. And even still today, like, I'm not the most consistent person, and there's things that I wish that I could do, and I wish I could utilize my time better. That's totally on me. But it's just it's a lot to take in at once for me. But most importantly, I just want to get this video out to not only for me to watch this back as like kind of a chapter in my life that I'm closing, but to also put the message out there, not to you guys, but the message out to the universe, or to you guys, if you guys want to take the message. But just put the message out there and put the energy in the air that, like, I want to continue to post videos, and I want to continue to create content, and I want to continue to embark on this journey and wherever it could take me. Not only in just YouTube, but in life in general. So yeah, that's kind of what this video is about. It's not really any subject or any message that I want to get across. I'm just it's a string of consciousness. I'm kind of just reflecting on the time that I spent here and the memories that I created with my family, and all the hardships and all the downs and all the times that I would come home from work and just sit in the parking lot, or sitting out in the garage for like an hour in the car, just beat, contemplating on what I was doing with my life, through the ups and all the great cookouts that we had in this backyard. My freaking friend Deuce brought his hot dog cart. Ups and downs through all that brings me to where I am today. And like I said in the beginning, there's some things that I wish I could have done better. There's instances throughout this journey where I wish I could have utilized my time better. But that's just life, You got to go through these times to really realize what you want out of life, and to really realize what are you valuing and where are you placing your time into, and if those things are really reciprocating the energy that you want back out of it. So, I'm still young, and there's still things that I gotta work on, and there's still things that I have to discover within myself and in the world, and there's still situations and experiences that I'm meant to have in this world to shape me, to help me grow, to give me wisdom. So, and that's another thing too. When I look back on this journey of just YouTube, I realized that I felt like I was just trying to tell, I feel like, because it wasn't I felt like. I definitely looked back at myself and was like, damn, you come off like you had it all figured out. But truth be told, I do not have it figured out. And I want to tell that to you guys, like right here, right now, at this age, at this current moment. I do not have life figured out. I have things that I got to work on. I got mental roadblocks that I got to overcome. And, there's still some shadow work and some reflecting. And, still some healing that I got to do. So, I never want to come off as somebody that like knows it all, or somebody that, wants to come off like they know more than somebody else just because they have, inclination on spirituality. That's never what I wanted to come off as. I mainly just wanted to share my journey and just share the experiences that I had. But you guys know that. I feel like the real ones know that. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, I mean, as far as to why I've been so inconsistent on the main channel, and as to why I've just been inconsistent on the reaction channel, I hate to blame this for it being the reason, but honestly, as weak as that sounds, it really was. This whole moving situation really weighed down on me mentally, because it put me at a roadblock. It put me at a crossroads almost. I had to choose whether I wanted to, live by myself and pursue my own dreams. And not saying I can't do that elsewhere. I'm saying live by myself and, try to make it out on my own, or, live with my father or with my mother. There's good things that come with both. There's sacrifices that come with both. I won't see time. I'm sorry. I won't be able to spend as much time with my older brother, and with my dad, I don't get to spend as much time with my mom. So it's just like a whole lot of things that I had to think about and really ponder on. And it wasn't an easy decision. It definitely took up a lot of my mental health, honestly. But it was another thing that I overcame, and here we are today. Finally committed to a decision. Finally gonna move in with my dad. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can, repair that relationship with him, and not only repair but make it stronger, and build a better relationship with my little brother as well as my stepmom, and just get back into posting videos and set up shop again. Although I have a little less space than I do have here, we can make it work. We can always find a room for this table and this green screen. And I can always make time to make these videos. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys on where I've been, where my mind's been at, and a little more into who I am as a person, and, just, what life is like as a 22-year-old. And like I said in the beginning, and I want to, reiterate this, I don't have it figured out. I do not have it all figured out, and that's okay. Anybody else watching this who does not have it figured out, or feels like they're not where they want to be in life, or they just feel like they're lost, or they just don't know how to really direct their passion into one thing. You always have one idea, and then the next day you have another idea, and then the next day you have another passion. That's the story of my life. I mean, I've always had that passion, but I didn't know how to direct into one thing, because I wanted to do so many things, But before I get lost on that tangent, basically what I'm trying to say is, as long as you're doing right by yourself, as long as you're doing right by the people around you, you got a good head on your shoulders, you're not in the streets, killing, robbing, selling drugs, don't be too hard on yourself. Do not be too hard on yourself. That's something that I've learned recently, because I've always felt like I've just been hard on myself because I'm not where I want to be at 22, or, you know, other people are doing better than me at this age. But, you know, you can't think about that because, like they say, comparison is the thief of joy. And, you know, everybody's journey is different. And, you know, I like to look at it. You guys heard me use this example, but I like to look at it as like a bunch of kernels in a pot. You know, we're all going to pop eventually, but one kernel is going to pop before the other, and then this kernel is going to pop, and then, you know, so we'll all get our moment to shine. We'll all get our moment to, you know, achieve success, achieve what you want out of life. You just have to be patient. And for me, most importantly, I got to be a better planner. I got to be a better time management. And I got to be better with spending. I have really bad spending habits. And that's something that I've been struggling with since freaking 16. I'm still 6 years later, still struggling with money. But yeah, that's life. You got positives, you got negatives, you got things you got to work on. But you know, that's what all brings balance. And that's what makes life fun. Because if you were just perfect at everything, you were just perfect in all areas, it wouldn't be that fun. You know, you got to work on different areas. You got to have the will to want to become better, whether it's stronger, whether it's mentally stronger, whatever it is. So yeah, just trying to look at it glass half full. But yeah, I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. We're like 12 minutes in. I think I'll cut it there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to post more videos as soon as I can. Just want to let you guys know where I've been, where my mind's been at. And yeah, the end of an era, man. The end of an era. I still got some moving to do. I gotta move that AC unit, this chair out, gonna break apart this desk. Got my WrestleMania cup, losing my voice. You see mommy there. Man, good memories, good times. Very grateful for all of it. Very grateful to see my mom grow too in this country. And she went from a better house to an even better house. Now she can live in her own house that she built. She has land, it's beautiful. So I'm just very grateful, very blessed for the roof that's been over her head for the past 4 years, ever since we first moved here in 2019. Very grateful for the journey of YouTube, my main channel, Tomito, the spiritual journey, everything that came with that. Very grateful for you guys for watching my videos, for taking the time out of your day to want to connect with me, to want to get to know me better, or just to want to watch the content, you know? I appreciate that too. Or leave a dislike or hate, you know, that all helps. So it all balances out. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, positivity. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.